How many minutes does it take for... Oh, 30 to reload. I see. Alright. I'm expecting Verithan to get picked off here. Because you're not crouched behind cover. Even though there's a fence and box to have to get... Hey, didn't you have to reload? Oh, you needed to reload for the burst shot. Right. You could have fired what was left. I would have been okay with that. So, grenade. Take out that hedge, please, at least. Nope. Of course not. Why would the hedge get destroyed? That wouldn't make any sense. And you can't fire anyway. There we go. You do eventually. Such a silly firefight, this. You're probably getting a friendly fire. No? Nice. Good shot, Verithan. Well done. You got him. I wasn't expecting that shot to really work. I also wasn't expecting him to be dead. The regeneration must not be as strong as I thought it was. So, Yellow Victini getting in kind of close. Crazy Taco for backup. Because they be crazy like that. And Cass hanging out, kind of watching the front door. And Lucas will plonk here. Make sure you can crouch still. There might also still be somebody in the corner over here. I'd like to check into that before we get too far into getting into the craft. I need to keep in mind as well the potential of cover here, because like, you wouldn't think the fences here are so great because they're so, well, not great cover, but this game doesn't really care much, I think. Stop. Cancel. Go. Wait. Okay, that hedge is destroyed, actually. The grenade did take it out. Okay. Like, this is actually pretty okay cover, even though it looks ridiculous. This seems to be kind of doing a Xenonauts 1 style of hit chances, where it's not actually really simulating where the bullet's going to go. It's just going to be like, oh, the chance to hit. We're going to say it failed, and then what's the chance to hit something around it? Okay, it hit this instead. So because of that, the cover is not really actually cover, because it's not actually simulating like bullet trajectories, if that makes any sense. And you might be thinking, Yeti, that's way too complicated. How could any game manage that? And I could point to so many games that do. Even 1993 XCOM. Amazingly. Something that I love about the war game games. All the projectiles being simulated like that. Crazy. Really engaging too. But it would mean that cover like this is actually not really cover, and even though I'm standing here and I have to shoot over a fence, probably still make the shot no problem, but in this it's going to be 40% or a 20% reduction, I think. Per like tile of fence it's got to go over. It's kind of odd. It was a problem with Xenonauts 1 because it literally couldn't, because of the engine, calculate the type of aim and trajectories like that. And it was really just, yeah, no, you didn't hit this guy. It did a roll and you didn't hit him, so it just rolls to see what else you hit nearby, and it's always going to be like rarely a ground tile nearby. That was like the last thing it could possibly be, but usually like a piece of cover nearby or a civilian. And you got these weird situations where you're here throwing your grenade to the alien here, and the grenade's got a 40% chance, and it's like, oh no, it missed. So it hits this guy, like guaranteed. Every time. Really frustrating. I'm hoping this is a bit better in that regard. It felt like it was a lot better with the burst shots when I did the skirmish mode test through GOG, with like having the machine gunner doing their thing and the burst fires going on. It really felt like it was actually, you know, individual shots were being rolled and seeing where they go. And it felt like it was pretty solid. So I think it might just be a bit in my head that it's like, to be determined, I suppose. Just got to get used to the fact that any cover works. Like, cover is cover, I guess. It's either half body cover or full body cover. We'll see if anything happens now. I don't know what that sound is. What is that sound? Why is that sound? How was that sound? Oh, God. We can't close the door! Run! Throw a demolition charge in there. That feels silly. Okay, so those are grenades. I thought there was like, you know, a demolition charge that you don't just go hucking across a yard. So that'll be handy for taking out their cover, and just throw that from a mile away and frisbee it or something. Excellent. Let's try here. Get some longer shots with the rifle from across this field and across the road. Maybe use your flashbang next turn to help out. I think I'll get you a little more cover, because the door's open now, so I think they're active. Get you along the road, and I don't know where to put you, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the door auto closes. That makes sense. They just refuse to come out, huh? Okay. You're gonna force me to do a wild breaching maneuver every single UFO, aren't you? Great. So let's... I don't really know what's blocking your shot. The frame of the door, maybe? Okay. Get that brain. Wow! Whoa, that really hurt. Ugh. Enemy overwatch, but suppressed. Okay. So then, next up, Verithin in there. Suppressed as well. Excellent. Don't take another shot though. Back out. I think we're okay with getting in shotguns now, yes? Since they're suppressed. And then... who else do we have? Oh yeah, MD core. A bit too far away though, I think. I don't need a lot of time units for this. But I won't have enough, I think. Okay, not quite. So what do you do, brain guy? Do I want to know? The door's not closed yet. I thought the door was going to be closing. Ugh, it's at the end of their turn. Oh, wow. All right. Help. Ow. 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 Blam. Okay. We got it. I don't mind if they camp in the UFOs, if the UFOs are kind of a complicated structure, but when it's just a big room, it's really just a pain. Just trying to do a breach into this one room, because there's just like a horde of dudes in there, and with the reactions and all that, it's a bit of a bother. Having to like bring the shield guys up in, open the door, flashbang through to suppress them, and then you can charge in and hope for the best and do that every single turn until it's finally done. It's just such a monotony. So I hope the UFOs become more than just that. I really hope so. This is... where are you right now? I think we're still telling you to get over. So we got some medals going on. Brave Run, successful completion of a UFO crash site mission. Grants the soldier +1 to all attributes. And the medals are a cool thing. I do like that. It's like little mini achievements for people to make them better at what they do, just overall. I'm a pretty big fan of that. It was something that I liked the idea of in Xenonauts 1. Gold star for eliminating a cumulative total of 5 hostile units across their career. +1 to all attributes. +1 to all attributes for suffering more than 30 health of damage in a single combat mission. Excellent. Very good. So you actually got +3 to everything across the board. On top of what else you got. That's nice. We got 8 magnetic weapons, 40 alloys, the Mars wreckage, a Mentark corpse, 8 civilian corpses, quite a few of them died in the crash, thankfully, and 16 alenium. Right. So Squadron 1... whoa. Very fast. Squadron 1 tailing the UFO. Get them definitely overland if possible. And let's see how engaging goes. I'm gonna auto-resolve. Interception failed. Yeah. I'll ignore and fight it manually, and probably do worse even. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to have you just... Oops, wrong way. Turn. And like, kind of flee? Just looping this dude around constantly. Good luck. Oh, so you know what the trouble is here, actually? I know why we're actually doomed. We don't have the fuel for it. That's like actually the problem here. %, fuel, 28% fuel. I don't know why your speed's gone to like nothing. Afterburners, let's go! It's so awkward. Yeah, no, we're like completely screwed here. No fuel and it's gonna just like auto-fail us. Retreat! Yeah, no chance. I accept the result. So yeah, we definitely need both of them for a small UFO. Our starter fighter craft are about as bad as could be. Alenium, a yellow crystalline material. Hey, it's Zearbite. Excellent. And Mentarks. They're hovering. They can move as if they're equipped with a jetpack. Okay. Capable of vertical movement. You may as well just use this tooltip. They can fly. Okay. Feel free to pause and read that if you would like. And also civilian. Regeneration. Gains 20 hit points, and also heals off the bleeding wounds at the start of turns. They've got bad eyesight, 2 accuracy penalty per tile of range. Scaled skin for extra armor, and they do have a melee. Alright, very good. And there's the UFO scout that we got as well. They've got a cutter beam. Apparently. I'm not sure what to make of that. 2 armor penetration, -1 armor destruction, 9 damage, 1 second reload time. Range 5.5. I don't know. 5.5 what? Units, I guess. Alright. So there's laser weapons and Alenium power that we can do. The craft, I'm assuming... Yeah, being overhauled taking like 10 days. Okay. Or I can just like spend money to rush replacement aircraft, which is I think just basically buying a new one straight up. But that's okay, I don't mind doing a 9-day interception cooldown. That's kind of fine. Storage-wise. Cleaner data. We can sell cleaner data, but I'm assuming that's gonna impact our cleaner network progress, right? I would assume. I think just like having the data is cool. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. I'm not sure. Right, Kane Z died. I do like having that. That is a pretty handy little vehicle there. Good rebuild, yeah. Requires a Mars wreckage. Costs 125 grand, takes 3 days, 19 hours. I see. Okay, sure. Always bring back the wreckage if you can. And do that. I like it. We have a booster research speed because we have 5 people at it. Baseline 100% speed provided by the chief scientist, so your organization will still make slow research progress even if you fire all those scientists. Right. So the 5 scientists I've got are just 5% boost. Gotcha. Okay. So, let's try to remember before next mission. Let's try to remember to equip that new cool armor we've got. We're probably just gonna let the month run out, I think. Workshop and laboratory are finished up. Great sign. So we can pick up I think 7 more of each, 5 base, but because of adjacency bonuses, then we get the additional 2. Yeah. Quite nice. Engineering. Newly hired, transit for 3 days it takes. And 50 grand per. And 25 grand wage costs. Okay. So we will pick up 2 scientists. We need more living capacity. So that's another 10% boost to research speed. And there we go. I don't know why storage gets a adjacency bonus to the access lift. I was thinking access lift might be like a wild card or something, but no, just... I mean, I guess there's room. Yeah, just put boxes somewhere over there. I guess it works. It's fine, I suppose. And I can make additional raiders to expand the radius up to a max of 3. Ah, nice. Okay. I'd also be interested in a 3rd hangar so we can do a full squadron of 3 craft then. And hopefully we can bring down the scouts through auto-resolve with pretty okay ease. Mess. Okay. Geoscape. I was doing a training thing, right? Medical center, workshop. Or was I not doing a training center? Huh. I see. I thought I was building a training center also. I think I got distracted by the adjacency stuff. Oh well. Xenobiology's done. I guess pause and read that if you'd like. And then quantum teleportation. There's also stun gun and stun batons that we can do now. I would be most interested in doing probably laser weaponry. Let's go for instead of alien magnetic. That'll just be picking up and using their weapons, I think, but laser would be like new to us. I mean, probably get both of them eventually, right? We'll start with laser. There's the scientists. So they just auto-assign, I think, right? Oops. Research. Yeah, 135% research speed now. Okay. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I think it'll help a lot when these researches are taking weeks to do. And then the Mars is rebuilt. Good, good, good. For the moment, do nothing. An abduction site, abducting civilians. Okay, so that again. I will get folks ready for that. 3 days, 14 hours on the craft too. Almost done. So I'm gonna keep you with defender armor since you've got the cool shield, and we're gonna give some of the shotguns the warden armor, I guess. Which is really significantly, it's lighter weight, more protection. That stuff is great. There you go. There's all that. We can get cotton in. And I'm bringing in definitely Mars. 100%. You're too useful to not bring. With steel plating. And heavy steel plating too. Which reduces your 10 minutes a decent bit actually. But it's silly to not, I think. So hey, 25 defense. We're almost caught up to the tank. Almost. It's pretty good. Looking forward to getting a better, like, alloy shield or something. Would like that. Can you just... No? Okay. Yeah. Eh? Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Worth a shot. So then... Remember that you guys have demolition charges, and that works quite okay. It gets thrown really far. I really thought it'd be like a set it and like after next turn it blows up, so it's more for like blowing up doors or walls or something slowly, but we can just frisbee these things across the field and destroy cover that way. I think we're alright. I think I'm okay. I think. Didn't research anything else, did we? Nothing yet, at least. Okay. So, oh boy, is that far. Can we even make it over there? Do you have the fuel? Yes, you do, actually. Okay, patrol for a bit. Let's wait until day. Because I do not want to do a night mission. Are you, Skyhawk. New target. The abduction. I'm assuming that clicked. Looks good. Rescue at least 5 civilians from abduction tubes before the timer expires? Oh, this is a different mission than the first. Okay, so it is another rush against time, man. Alright. Just right-click it. Each deactivated tube is worth 3 alloys and 3 alenium. Mission will not automatically end if all hostiles are killed. Allow me to open more abduction tubes. Right, so what's the timer, though? 7 turns. Sounds like a decent amount. But is it actually? Hi. Can I pull your attention? Thanks. What? What was that? You got what? Didn't get a chance to read that. Something about Pura Pistola. So with that, take a more proper aim shot. And then a less proper decent shot, so you can still get out of the way. Getting mesmerized. Is that a morale thing? Might be a morale thing. That's just something they do now? Oh, I took the wrong shot. Man, I was gonna try to move you out of the way afterwards. Alright. Kia! What the is this mesmerized thing they do suddenly? Just throw a grenade at you then. Screw it. Ooh. Got him. Yeah, there's a couple more up inside this building. Thought there would be. It's okay. We'll just heavily smoke the area. Make their chance to hit so garbage that they wouldn't think of taking it. Slash maybe also suffocate them? I don't know. I haven't tried using it offensively yet. I think it could work. So, right, let's charge you through into all of this. Get you very much active and in the way. I'm gonna rush you up against the wall too, against better judgment, because you might just like run out and come get me. Would not put it past you. I don't know what their AI is like sometimes with this. Okay, and that's us. Bit of a scary first turn when they're just right outside that the ship like that, because we don't have doors here. Yeah, it's a bit what I thought you might do. Kind of happy to be right. Oh, good shot. You spooked him off. Well done. And yeah, they did take a little bit of stun damage doing that. There's gonna be more hostiles out there, almost certainly. Would love to handle you. Just straight up if possible. Man, this is tremendous. Mesmerized. Oh, he's so beautiful. Man, that burst fire is terrible. It's really bad. Alright, armor. Hold strong. Fantastic. These hit chances are awful. Oh, man. Don't mesmerize my tank, though, alright? I won't appreciate that. I'll be upset if you do it. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. I mean, it's a bad one. It's not terrible. $76 is a little bit scary. Okay, we're good. Well done. Good work. I don't think he blew up in Jibs either. Yeah, he seems to still be there. So that's nice, I think. So just you there. Right. We gotta get some tubes open. And keep you safe there, I guess. You're going to be a mega jerk and just like run the corner and shoot my dude and probably kill him with one shot, because, well, no, they do have armor. Verithan might not die immediately, but there's a pretty good chance that you do die pretty quickly. Who else do we got? Ah, Lucas is still active. Right, okay. Lucas with a smoke grenade. Incredible maneuver. All right. I'm a little happier about that then.